Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I do have a little bit of a birthday book haul, or rather March book haul for you. I really could probably make this a quarterly book haul at this point because I did not buy or accumulate that many books in the month of January or February, but I accumulated quite a few in March. I mean, it is my birthday month, so that is to be expected, but still a lot. So let's just get into the book haul. So we are going to go with quarterly book haul. We're just going to go ahead and catch you up to speed on the other books. I don't have two of them in front of me. One of them was across the room, and I just don't want to cross the crapshoot that is this room to get to it. But that is Pilot X, which came in my book bath box. I have read this and it was pretty good. It's basically, people keep telling me that it's kind of like Doctor Who-esque. It is a book about this pilot who is part of a race that can hop in and out of time, or like forward and backward in time, and they're like protecting the time-space continuum, I think. And it's sort of about his life and some things that happen and some decisions he has to make that are big and world-changing. It was pretty good, and I always find the things that are in Book Bath Box really intriguing. The second book is the new Michelle Gable book. It comes out in May, so I haven't read it yet. I'm going to be reading this in April. It's based on a true story, or rumored true story, about a, I think she was like a maid or something for the Kennedy household, and she may or may not have had an affair with Jack Kennedy. So there's that, and I like Michelle Gable's writing, so I took this when it was offered to me on NetGalley. I will be doing a author spotlight on Michelle Gable in May, around the time the book comes out. The other book that I got in February was The Fountains of Paradise by Arthur C. Clarke, which actually we already own a copy of. It's just really old and makes me sneeze because it's moldy paper. And also, you know how your girl loves a yellow cover, a yellow book, and the SF Masterworks editions are gorgeous. Thank you, Rachel from Colonnati. And I am in the middle of this one currently because it was Justin's pick for Bookopoly for this month. And then I did buy two books this month. Both of them I am in the middle of. First one is Miss Burma, which is a Women's Book Prize longlisted book. It was also longlisted for the National Book Award. I'm super interested in this. It's about a family navigating kind of the civil war in Burma during World War II, and just sort of the political and cultural turmoil that's going on at that time in Burma. And I mentioned this in my Friday Reads video, but I am super fascinated with Burmese culture and history. I have a friend who is Burmese. She lives in Myanmar right now, and I just really like getting to know her culture and her history. And I have been recently reaching for a lot of things that are either set in Burma or have to do with Burma. And this one just really caught my attention when it was on the National Book Award long list. And so I'm really excited to see it getting even more attention and being on the Women's Prize for Fiction long list as well. The other book that I picked up is Obsidio by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is, of course, the third book in the Illuminae Chronicles, Illuminae Files. It does not have this dust jacket on it because I'm currently reading it, and the plasticky dust jacket gets in the way, so it's somewhere. But I love this trilogy, and this is the concluding book. If you don't know, this is sort of told in like an alternate way with like dockets and chats and like video feed, like dictations or whatever. Guys, I have been awake since 5:30 and it is, my watch isn't working. I'm exhausted, so forgive me a few flubs here and there. But yes, this is really good. I'm enjoying it. I'm already reading this and Miss Burma. I do have to finish one of them so that I don't lose points for Bookopoly. The rest of the books were birthday presents, so they don't count towards Bookopoly. I made that decision early on because even when I put like 3 books on my wish list, my mother finds a way to buy me other ones, which you will see here in a second. So first of all, the beautiful illustrated edition of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is gorgeous. I had this on my Christmas list and somehow it did not get purchased for Christmas. My mother thinks she might have and just like put it somewhere. But she did get this for me for my birthday so I could add this to my collection. I just am amazed at how big this is and heavy, and I'm thinking, how big are the rest of the books gonna be? Because like book 5 is huge. It's gonna be huge. So I look forward to these every year, and I can't wait until I can share the stories in this new and exciting way with potential future children down the line. I also got Wires and Nerve by Marissa Meyer. This is the second in the duology, Wires and Nerve, that feature Aiko, and this is a lot of fun. The first one was a lot of fun. It is like a duology graphic novel that's kind of a companion to the Lunar Chronicles series, and I really like the art style in it, and it's like the blue tones and everything. I just really like the way that it's presented, so I'm excited to read this one. I have already started it as well. And then I got The Willful Princess and the Piebald Prince by Robin Hobb. This is a novella that's part of the Realm of the Elderlings Chronicles series, whatever you want to call it. This was really good. So I sat down and read this on my birthday basically in one sitting, and I love this. It added so much to an already fully developed and deep world, and it really explained a lot of the kind of magic and why people act the way they do about certain types of magic. It also has some different illustrations in there, which I thought were really great. Apparently in the hardback edition, some of the illustrations are actually in color, which would be really interesting to see. But overall, I just thought this was friggin' fantastic. And if you haven't read this and you are a fan of the Realm of the Elderling series, then I absolutely recommend it. I think it's a must read. Another Robin Hobb book that I got for my birthday is The Inheritance. This is a collection of short stories. I believe 3 of them are set in the Realm of the Elderlings because it has Robin Hobb and Megan Lindholm, which Robin Hobb is actually, I believe that is her pseudonym or her, like her pen name, and I think Megan Lindholm is her actual name. I'm not sure. They might both be pen names. But this one has 3 stories from the Realm of the Elderlings, and then I think it's 7 stories that are from other things. I marked all of them. I'll probably go through and read the ones from the Realm of the Elderlings first, but I do intend on reading all of them. And another trilogy culmination book that I got for my birthday is Hero at the Fall by Alan Hamilton. These are the most gorgeous books. Like, I cannot get over the UK copies. I think this with like a graphic cover and foiling and just like illustration is so much more eye-catching, and I don't know why they didn't just carry these throughout. Like, look at it. It's so pretty. Anyways, this is set in a desert kind of scenario with genies, and I don't know, that's pretty much it. It's like a revolution, and there's the rebels and there's the king, and there's a lot of violence and crazy shenanigans. The middle book in this trilogy was slow up until the end, and then it got like really action-packed real fast. That's not true. The first 100 pages of that one were fantastic. The middle like 200 pages were tedious, and then the last 100 pages or so was really good. So I'm hoping this one will be more like the first one in pacing And yeah, I'm excited to get to this and to find out how this ends. And then this cute little book I've heard about on several channels. I feel like Your Girl Loves a Cat book, and this one is The Guest Cat, and it's just like a lot of little anecdotes or like a story about a cat that came into a man's life. It's a translated fiction as well, so translated from Japanese. I just can't wait to read it. I'm gonna save this for when I really just need a smile, because I'm sure that it's gonna just warm my heart. All cat books do. And then here comes where I asked for one book and I got, I think 7 or 6. I got 6. So I am going to a conference that takes place in Disney. So my company is sending me to Disney for like 3-4 days, and then there's conferences in the morning. We get to do stuff in the parks in the afternoon, and so every time I go to Disney, leading up to it, I always read a book about Disney. It's my tradition, it's a thing I like to do. So I asked for The Vault of Walt 2 because I've read the first one, The Vault of Walt 1. So I asked for this one. Short little book with a lot of anecdotes about Disney. I got it. I also got all of these. So now I have The Vault of Walt 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then a book called Call Me Walt, Everything You Never Knew About Walt Disney. So I don't need this many Disney books right now because I'm not gonna read all of them, and I don't even know if I'm gonna go to Disney next year. So, and I don't like to read Disney books when I'm not going to Disney in the near future, because then I get sad that I'm not going to Disney. I know that's probably silly, but that's how my mind operates. So, Okay, so I've been talking so long that the video actually shut down. It shut off, so it closes the record down if I talk too much, and it did that. So it is time to call it a day on this video. If you guys have read any of these, let me know. I would love to talk to you about them in the comments, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.